Hello, I'm David, and you're part of Staying Alive. It's a panel show, yep, we're a panel, and we're here to talk about our ageing population, which unfortunately for some of us, we're ageing by the minute. So the panel today is Greg at the end. Hello, Greg.
David, how are you?
Good. Leanne next to me, the gorgeous Leanne.
Thank you.
And what's your name? Gordon. That's right.
Can
Gordon.
you remember, can you?
Now, today's topic that we're going to start on is something that is so important for our ageing population, and that's exactly what we're going to talk about. Do we need queer aged care? Now, Leanne, I'm going to start with you because you're part of Switchboard and it's now part of your mandate, isn't it?
Yeah, we got some federal funding back in 2014 to run a program that we call Out and About, part of the Community Visitors program, where we visit older LGBTI people either at home or now we've extended into aged care facilities. And it's interesting because a lot of the older people don't feel comfortable being in a mainstream facility. Perhaps they're not being discriminated against, but they're fearful about being discriminated against. And that's not just from staff, from residents as well. So we know, we've heard talk about plans for LGBTI specific aged care homes.
It's been for a long time now, hasn't it?
It has, yeah, that's right.
And that's a problem. I think it's one of those things that people want to do it, but that investment in putting it together is pretty high, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess they need to, the developers or the agencies that are going to run it need to know that the numbers are there, because it costs a lot of money, not just to build, but then to maintain and staff.
And you have to have the, you just can't open one. You have to be to a particular standards, don't you?
That's right. It's got some high standards for accreditation for those facilities. But I know there's one out west in Balan being planned, and one also in Paran, which is interesting that it's quite inner city. So I'd be interested in what you guys think about it.
Great.
I think the concept of for-profit aged care has hairs on it. In this case, it's probably silver hairs on it. But it's why should we always just rely on for-profit centres? What's wrong with the model of having people collecting together and having a collaborative model for aged care where we contribute to it? Maybe when we pass away, it gets passed on or sold into the next person, but it's not a for-profit model. The profits go back into creating the aged care structure for people. So
you're talking about buying a block of apartments or units, and then everyone buys into it, and then they when they pass on, that's then left to somebody else.
Yes, and it's more than just, why should we all be a room full of geriatrics in our retirement? What is wrong with having a structured age strata around us? Why can't we have people in their 20s and in their 30s and 40s living with a group of people that are in their retired years, and you have a more rational approach to ageing, where you have people of all ages together rather than just people of geriatric ages.
And I don't want to just hang around with people at my age or older. I had to do it, sorry. Sorry, I had to do it. Because, like the units I live in, I'm definitely the oldest person. And it's good sort of being around younger people. And I stay out of their way, they stay out of mine. But it would be nice to be part of a community that is looking out for you as we get older. Gordon, what's your thoughts on it?
I suppose living in a situation like Greg has mentioned would be okay, but who do you get to staff it? I think the staff are the people that make those sort of places viable to live in, because you've got to have people that are, if they're straight people, they need to know who you are and that you are an out person and you don't want to be discriminated against.
Or you could have out?
Yeah, but would you have all out staff? This is the thing. Would the staff be out there with you as well, or do you have to have straight staff looking after you, which they would then have to be trained to know or be very, very gay friendly?
That's right, that training's going on. I guess there's two different things. I think the model that Greg's talking about is great if someone's fit and healthy and mobile and active.
And can live in their own place.
That's right, and have maybe some services come in, but basically independent. Whereas I guess we're talking also about people who are less independent, who perhaps might be bedridden, may have had a stroke, may have dementia or something like that, where they actually need specialised care. And then that's what Gordon is saying, that I know Gay and Lesbian Health Victoria and Transgender Victoria have got the funding through the Alliance, through federal government, to run the awareness training for aged care staff, and that's just been, I think that money was used up even before year's end, so that the call on that's been incredible.
Right.
But you know, you can never guarantee that one person that you deal with is going to be queer friendly.
My feeling is, and the way I would like it mixed. I would like to be with straight and gay and lesbian people. You know, like I don't want to be segregated. I really like the open plane, and most people these days are so queer friendly.
Yeah.
I think I'm with you, David. I would prefer to live in a multicultural sort of atmosphere rather than just all gay or lesbian.
Yeah.
And because we live our lives amongst straight people, and you make very good straight friends. So why would you throw yourself out of that situation into a situation where it might not be just as friendly?
So if it's high needs care, I think you're looking at a sector where you have the staff, the carers, and gay and lesbian people occupy about 40%, some estimates say, of the people working in this space, in community space around aged care and disability and all that. So we're already going to get a strong mix of people that are same-sex attracted anyway, or have the awareness. With rainbow tick programs, we could make sure that everyone is up to speed around the need to respect the rights of people. But then on the lower end of the scale, if it's not high needs, I'm a bit of a fan of David's model of having straight people involved, and why can't we have a mixed environment? We don't like to be segregated around our what we like to do and who we like to be part of in society. So I'm with David on that one.
That's right.
Yeah, it is a hard one, because I know that there are so many people still in our community that do only hang out with mostly gay friends. Of course, in their working life, it's mixed, but when they're socialising, it is just gay, which I don't. And that's why I would like it to be a mixed bag, and let's see where we go.
And plus, you may not choose who goes in. I mean, they may not be friends, and just because you have sexuality or gender diversity in common doesn't mean you'll get on with them and have the right like-minded interests.
It's the same with everything, isn't it? There are people you meet you get on with instantly, and there are people you get on with that you think, well, I don't really want to see them again.
Well, there's four of us that can share. We'll fit in the same place, won't we?
Yeah, absolutely. Unfortunately, we've run out of time. This is a topic that there's so much we could talk about, but we've got to leave it for now. So thanks for watching Staying Alive today. We've got to thank Greg, we've got Leanne and Gordon. See you soon.